Hello students, welcome back to Hee-man Academy. Time to study our Bahu Vida. So, in this video, I'm going to cover the part 3, the next two pages of the play Bahu Vida, which has been written by Sri Vinod Rastogi. So far students, we have discussed in the old videos, so far the story is like that Jeevan Lal is not letting Kamla go home. He's not letting the vidai of the new bride happen to her parents' home because they have not given the dowry, and also as per him they have not taken good care of the relatives during the marriage, and therefore he wants money in compensation. He says that you have not given the complete dowry, and he says that give me the money in compensation because you have not taken good care of my people, and the money he's demanding is 5,000 in cash. Pramod is all set. He says, yeah, I will arrange the money. He first requests Jeevanlal to let her go, and when she returns, she will carry the money. But he doesn't agree. He's adamant about it, and he doesn't want to let her go home. And Pramod happens to meet his sister Kamla, and he is saying to Kamla that don't worry, I will sell the house, but I will give the money. And this really takes Kamla by surprise, and she's telling her brother to swear by her and not sell the house. And Pramod is taken aback, and he says that don't you want to come home and meet your friends and all? And that's where Kamla. So we continue from there. The last conversation was Pramod's, and here Kamla is replying to that. She says that all girls who get married, they always want to go home. There's no girl who doesn't want to go home. But then, for this little desire, it is not at all rational to sell away the house. Nobody is, nobody should pay such a big price for this. How you also have to, we also have to marry off Vimla, the younger sister of Kamla. Says in a year or two, Vimla also needs to be married, and so where will you get the money from? And therefore, it is not at all rational to sell away the house. And you are just in the spur of the moment, you decide to sell the house, and then it is not at all practical. So Pramod, interrupts and says, "But you," and Kamla says that don't worry about me. I will not at all be unhappy. I will not be sad at all. And so, Kamla is busy convincing Pramod, and Pramod is telling, no, no, I will do it. Because out of love, everybody, children, in today's world, even today, dowry is so common, and there are brides who get tortured for dowry, and that's why every parents, every girl's family, every girl's parents, they don't want their daughter to suffer, and that's why at any cost they want to give the dowry, and that's what Pramod is trying to do. And Kamla consoles him, and she is showing a lot of maturity here. Kamla consoles him and says that don't worry, I'll be fine. Gauri is coming. So Gauri is sister of Ramesh. Ramesh, remember? He is the husband of Kamla. So Gauri is the sister-in-law of Kamla. So she says Gauri is coming home, and she is very good natured, she is very cheerful, she keeps on smiling always, and when I will be with her, I will not at all miss my friends. Don't worry, please trust me, Bhaiya. And Pramod, but today or tomorrow we will have to pay the money. People in this place who are selling their love for a few pieces of paper. So here pieces of paper refer to money. So he is figuratively meaning that people who are selling love for money, how will you be able to spend your life here, and how long will you be able to live here?
And Kamla again consoles. She's in that consolation mode and she says that don't worry, gradually everything will be fine. And Maji is the mother in law of Kamla, Rajeshwari. So she's saying that Maji is very affectionate and she's an idol of love. She's very affectionate, and it's only that father-in-law Babuji is a bit obstinate by nature, but with time he also will forget. And Pramod does not agree with this and says that no, I don't agree with this. I believe everyone is made, or everyone out here is just the same. They are not different at all. So in the view of Pramod, all family members of Ramesh are like that. And that's why he says that maybe Maji appears to be affectionate, but maybe that is fake affection. You know, that is the karma, which is fake affection. And right when he says that, there is an entry of Rajeshwari from inside. She is fair in complexion. She has a fit body, wearing a white sari blouse. And then she comes and asks him, "What fakeness, Bhaiya?" And Pramod is taken aback. Kamla and Pramod are trying to get up. So, beta, Rajeshwari is elder. As a as a respect, as a gesture of respect, whenever somebody elder enters, the youngest try to get up. They get up to pay respect, and that's what Kamla and Pramod are trying to do because Rajeshwari is elder. So Rajeshwari comes and she sits on the other couch and she tells them to keep sitting, and then smilingly she is asking Pramod, "So the brother and sister, what are you talking?" And Pramod is he's got conscious because he was telling about them, that they telling specifically about Rajeshwari, that maybe her affection is fake and that's why he gets conscious. And when Rajeshwari asks him, he says it's only that we are discussing the well-being of each other, and that's what he has. He's just trying to cover up. So Rajeshwari, immediately she comes to the point and asks about her husband. Unhone is being referred to Jivan Lal, and she is not calling him by name because Indian culture, during olden times, it was considered not to name their husbands, and that's why she is calling Unhone. And she's saying, "So, what was his decision?" Pramod, he stays silent, and Kamla, she starts looking downwards. Now, with this body language of Pramod and Kamla, Rajeshwari understands. She's understood. And then she says that I know this person is very rigid, he is so adamant, he doesn't listen to anyone. And when your letter had come, so she's addressing Pramod and she says, "When your letter had come, so what letter was it, beta?" The letter is about asking permission. Pramod had must have written a letter to the in-laws to ask them permission to take Kamla home. That's just newly married girls and their families. They do these formalities. Okay, so he must have written a letter asking their permission, and that's what she's referring to. And she says that when your letter had arrived, then also he had denied, and I am tired of convincing him. Now, finally, what did he say? Pramod again, he keeps silent. He doesn't speak because children, it's also because these are the common things which happen in families. The girl's family, the bride's family, and the groom's family. So the bride's family is always, you know always in a pleading mode and in a mode that they do not want to offend the groom's family, because they are always concerned about the well-being of their daughters and sisters, and that's why they always pay respect, and they don't make much noise about things, even if they or even if the groom's family is wrong at times, and that's why Pramod has maintained silence over what Rajeshwari is asking. And then Rajeshwari makes him comfortable and says that don't just hide this from me. I am mother. Okay, for me, you are just like Ramesh. So, this is a big thing which Rajeshwari has told him. See, Ramesh is Rajeshwari's daughter, and she tells Pramod that you're also, sorry, Ramesh is Rajeshwari's son. So she tells Pramod also that you're also like my son, which is a very big thing. And then she's just trying to make him comfortable and ask. So she's saying, tell me, how much money is he asking? And then Pramod again is in the denial mode and he says, no, no, he has not demanded any money and all that. And then Rajeshwari interrupts him and says that don't lie to mother. One should never lie to mother. I know very well. He loves money more than human beings. इंसान से ज़्यादा प्यार पैसे से प्यार करते हो. So she knows her husband well that he doesn't love people as much as he loves money, and Pramod is he doesn't know what to say, so he's just saying gee up. And Pramod now Rajeshwari gives a serious and profound look towards Pramod, and he says that tell me, how much money does he want to be ready to send her home, to be ready for the Vidai, why are you silent? Tell me. Then she's insisting, no? So after so much of she's insisted so much, and that's why Pramod is telling her in a very faint and sad voice, 5,000. And Rajeshwari is like, only 5,000. I will give you this money. You throw that money on his face and tell him that take these pieces of paper because you love money more than people. She gets up and she is proceeding towards the door in front, and she says, while going, she says, I am giving you the money, I'll just bring it here. And Pramod gets up and he says, wait, Maji, wait. And Rajeshwari stops and he says, wait. And she looks at Pramod. And then Pramod says, don't give the money. I will not take Gauri home. And Kamla, yeah, sorry, I will not take Kamla home, not Gauri beta, sorry. So he tells Rajeshwari that I'm not taking my sister home. Don't give me the money. I don't need the money. And at this point, Kamla is sitting like a statue. So, beta, in order to keep the video short, I have decided to stop it here, to pause it here, and we'll take up the rest of the chapter in the next two videos. And if you feel that I've helped you in some way, please like this video. And for more updates, please subscribe. And whatever feedback you have on my videos, please comment so that I can improve and maybe I can serve you better. Bye bye. Take care. See you in the next video.